BCTV and WB&H Bank are underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business, with branches in Bedford, Manchester, Nashua, and Derry. PrimaryBankNH.com. Delta Dental, providing easy access to quality dental coverage for every smile, from your younger years to your golden years, with the nation's largest provider network. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing healthcare to meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center, where meals turn into moments and conversations last a little longer. Murphy'sTapRoom.com.
Cam Hadley to Finn LaMarche. Now O'Toole skating in, fires and scores! O'Toole!
And they can't get it to go. Dak clears the defensive rebound finally. Elsmore dishes. O'Rourke there for the put-in.
Danny Fink, and he dribbles to the bucket. So got up and good. Passway waiting. Now puts it on Casson. Rebound scores. Ruby caught. Potential 2-on-1. Here's O'Toole with Vitro. O'Toole fires a shot and scores! Messiah dribbling. Cut. Has the ball stolen away. O'Connell's just going to burn the clock. Bedford win.
And welcome in to Bedford High School here at Bedford High School Gymnasium, where the Bedford Bulldogs will be taking on the visiting Exeter Bluehawks. The Bulldogs coming in with a 7-0 record, and the Exeter Bluehawks with a 5-2 tally. We are expecting a good match tonight. The Bulldogs again undefeated so far, having won the Queen City Invitational Basketball Tournament over the holiday break. My name's Corey Mustard Tiger. I'm joined this evening by Bill Carter. Bill, not a bad start to the season for Coach Moreno and these Bulldogs.
This is a very young team, but they have started to age themselves to be able to play. And tonight they're going to have a good test against this junior and senior laden Exeter team.
Coach Holmes bringing in a good squad again, 5-2. They've had some ups and downs. They're averaging 59 points per game and letting up just 50, as the Bulldogs giving up just 52.8. Their defense leading the way, but they're not afraid to score points either. They have 72.6 on average in league play, so going to be a good match this evening as we get the starting lineups. The Bulldogs in their white home uniforms, little red trim with black lettering. The Exeter Bluehawks in their away navy blue with white trim, white numbers and lettering.
Yeah, Corey, as I noticed the starting, it's a senior laden starting five here for Exeter.
Exeter, again, had some ups and downs. They won their first two of the season there in December, but lost to Portsmouth, a strong squad in Portsmouth, the only other undefeated team here in Division One. Then lost their second one to Dover just last week on the 9th. The Bulldogs, again, undefeated through December. They had a good few games before the Queen City Invitational, finishing at 3-0 in December before the holiday tournament, and then have been doing well here in January too. Good wins over Central Pinkerton by 31. Another 30-point victory over Manchester Memorial, and then a tighter one against Winnacunnet away. Getting the starting lineups now, as we mentioned. The Bedford Marching Band will be performing the national anthem momentarily as we are getting ready to kick off a holiday weekend. Bill, do you have any plans? Are you doing anything fun?
No, it's called work.
Work?
That's
oh,
the fun.
Goodness.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the food business, nobody takes weekends and holidays off.
Well, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to this game after the anthem with Division I basketball action here from Bedford High School.
We honor America with playing our national anthem performed tonight by the Bedford High School Pep Band.
Again, a nice job by the the Bedford Pep Band on the national anthem this evening. We do want to make sure, as we get things started, that we at BCTV and WBNH, we thank our underwriters for supporting our live sports coverage. Primary Bank, Northeast Delta Dental, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center. Again, I'm Corey Munster-Tiger, joined here by Bill Carter. We're ready to get things tipped off. 8 minutes on the board, and we're ready to get this started. Yep. Broadcasting tonight on BCTV channels 8 and 1072. We also welcome in our fans over in Exeter, New Hampshire on Blue Hawk Media. Bill, wow, we're getting ready to start here.
Great Friday night. Take a little time and listen to the undefeated Bulldog men here.
We'll have a little different tone to our broadcast tonight, as we are not on radio, so we don't have to be as detailed in the play-by-play.
Well,
Griffin up top. Here's Brown.
Little man-on-man here. Defense for Bedford.
They find an open shooter. No, can't get it. O'Connell comes down with the rebound. Luke, that is, scrambles into the corner. Here's O'Rourke out on the break. Shakir. Now he kicks back for Logan O'Connell. Three-pointer no good. Hustling for the rebound, Elsmore. Nice job by Landon Elsmore to hustle there, get possession, and bounce it off the Exeter defender. He earns another possession for these Bulldogs. Shakir takes it to the middle, finds the open shooter on the far side. Logan O'Connell can't bury it.
A little cold rim here tonight.
Tomasi comes down with the rebound. Yeah, 0 for 0. Everybody's missing. Shot here, far side. A.G. Griffith, a little strong there. Doesn't even draw iron. Elsmore away with the defensive board. Luke O'Connell thought about it. The Exeter Blue Hawks in a 3-2 defense here.
Oh, whoa.
O'Rourke looked like he got hacked on the wrist there. No call.
It looked like it from here that he got a hard hat tip there on the wrist. So let's see what happens.
Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Tipped out of bounds off of Brown, so the Bulldogs will get it. Nice job by Logan O'Connell down on the block. He's normally a guard and was taking care of that low right position. Good defense on the block and forced the fadeaway for the Exeter Blue Hawks.
Just trying to get things here. 5 shots taken so far and nothing through the rim, through the basket there. So let's see what happens here. Shakir, who 27 points at that Pinkerton game just a couple games ago.
That's a good opportunity for the Bulldogs to feel it out here. Turnover there, but now another one. Quickly over to Elsmore. O'Rourke, offensive
There we
board.
go. All right.
Gets a little up and down there in the middle.
He's going to go there for 2.
Jack Thibodeau will draw his first on the Exeter defensive side. 6:03 remaining here in the first. We're still scoreless. How many times do you say that, Bill?
Not often, not with this Bedford team. They need to start off quick here. There we go. Get the first one down for Ryan O'Rourke for his first point of the game.
O'Rourke takes a couple dribbles. Second one is strong, so
1 for 2.
1-0. We got a soccer score here 2 minutes into this game. Here's Griffith up top for the Blue Hawks. Stops just inside the three-point line, kicks it near side. Here's Thibodeau, drives hard, and he's going to get fouled on the way to the rim.
He's going to go to the line for 2.
O'Rourke picks up the foul. And Thibodeau, we'll see if he can better O'Rourke at the line.
Thibodeau, the 6'7" senior, misses the first one.
Well short on that one, barely draws iron. So he'll see if he can improve on the back end of 2. Again, the Bulldogs 7-0 coming in.
There we go.
As Thibodeau hits the back end. 1-1 your score, still soccer scores here tonight. Bulldogs hanging with Portsmouth with those undefeated records, both 7-0, leading Division 1. A few different teams with just 2 losses, and now Elsmore is going to catch a foul. He looked a little surprised. It seemed like that might have been all ball in there, as Elsmore didn't think he'd be going to the line, but he is.
And that's the second on Thibodeau.
Big man picking up 2 quick fouls here in the first 2.5 as Coach Holmes looks down the bench and considers a potential substitution. Elsmore hits the front end.
Working with 3 officials here tonight, Corey. Everything's going to get seen.
Of course, you would make that observation, having many years of experience in the officiating world. Appreciate you bringing that experience to our broadcast tonight. Just under 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. 3-1 is your score. Yes, I said 3-1. It's not lacrosse. It is basketball. It's been rather tight.
We're up to hockey score now. Yeah.
Griffith gets free. Airballs the jumper. Elsmore there on the backside. He pulls it down and gets back into transition for the Bulldogs. Shakir up top. Nice ball fake. Gets Elsmore a little bit of space. He draws 2, and now Shakir will pull for 3. No good.
Nope.
Griffith with the rebound. Kicks near side. Nice eyes. Finds his teammate Jackson McDonald, and he gets a lay-in. 3-3. We're tied. Logan O'Connell draws a double. Shakir kicks it far side. Luke O'Connell pulls from 3. He's off. O'Rourke throws it off his teammate. Did a nice job to scramble and get possession. Now Griffith will pull for 3. No good. Elsmore tears the rebound away. Still tied. O'Rourke down on the baseline. Draws a double. Pivots to the middle. Can't get it to go. And now that goes off O'Rourke. Tough call on that baseline, but O'Rourke seemingly was the last to touch it. He does not argue. We'll see our first substitution of the game as Jack Thibodeau, with those 2 fouls, will take a seat. Into the game is Tyler Ream. Standout on the football team as well. Pull-up shot here, no good. Griffith with an offensive board. Nice little feed down low, and Ream will put one in for 2. Blue Hawks ahead by 2. 5-3 is your score. 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. O'Connell gets to the lane, Euro step, gets blocked out quickly. Here's McDonald again, challenges Shakir, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound 2 now, Ream can't get it to go. O'Connell reaches over that baseline and finally finds it. Here's Elsmore out on the break. Leans in,
and gets
tries to draw the foul. No foul call, which is fine. It wasn't much contact, but Elsmore finishes on the break. 5-5 is your score. Started a little slow, and now we've started to pick it up in transition. Here's Ream down on the block. We'll take it back out. Luke O'Connell tries to put some pressure on.
For a Bedford team averaging 18 per quarter, that's a low score.
Down low. Little flop down low as they tried to get the foul on Brown. He gets a rebound. His putback is no good, and now we're going to get a foul down low.
That'll be on 21.
Tomasi will pick up his first.
Tomasi for his first foul. 3rd team foul there.
We got a timeout by Coach Moreno. He wants to talk some things over. 5-5 is your score. We're over halfway through this first quarter, and as you said, a little unusual for such low scoring thus far in this game.
Well, BCTV's live channels and on-demand content are now easier to access at your fingertips than ever before. Bedford Community Television is available from free download on Apple iOS and Android. Download the Bedford Community Television app from your app store today.
That mobile app is really nice. Not sure if you've been in it. Just
yes,
if you haven't, just lie and say yes, okay? You have been in it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good.
It's a great app, believe me.
I really like how they have the archived footage of, the games throughout each season. You can go back and pick something up. And we're back underway here. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tied at 5. Exeter Blue Hawks visiting the Bedford Bulldogs. Another Bulldogs will attack this zone defense. Again, the Blue Hawks have been in a 3-2 pretty much all game here so far.
Moving O'Rourke out onto the edge here, away from, errant pass there.
O'Rourke out on the perimeter looking for Tyler Pickett, who is fading to that far side. He's checked in. And Coach Moreno seeing if he can shoot him out of this zone defense. Pickett known for his three-point prowess.
That is really what the game has turned into today, is your three-point. Oh, what a fake there for a nice basket. McDonald for two. Gives him 4.
Little hezzy dribble by McDonald with his left hand. Everybody went with the cutter behind him, and he just kept that dribble alive. Shakir now down low. He gets blocked. Gets the offensive board, though. Nice job to recover. Luke O'Connell for 3. No good. High up for the rebound was Tomasi. Outlets it to Ream. Crossover dribble through the legs. Pulls up. Too strong off the glass. Gets the rebound and the tap in. Nice job there by Ream. He's got 4. And now a silly play here by the Bulldogs. Didn't take it all the way out of bounds. So a turnover.
These unforced errors are going to be a tough one to catch up on. That's 2 just in the last 20 seconds.
The Blue Hawks ahead by 4. 9-5 is your score. Ream up top for the Blue Hawks. Shakir will defend up top. McDonald's 2 driving scores for him. Ream's three-pointer is no good. Rebound outside by Nicholas Myers, who's checked into the game for Exeter. Ream down low on the baseline and a dunk. Tomasi gets free on the baseline cut.
For his first flush of the night.
Power dribble, and he raises up this Exeter crowd. 11-5 is your score. The Blue Hawks by 6. 5 points, yes, 5 points have been scored by this Bedford Bulldog offense so far. Having trouble solving this Exeter defense. Air ball by Elsmore continues
clear
the
miss
trend.
there by Elsmore.
Oh, got a block here
be
by
a block
Pickett.
on Tyler Pickett there. He'll pick up his first foul.
On the floor.
Number
Pickett's
2 on
first.
2 on Bedford here.
.101 remaining here in the first quarter. 11-5 your score as Luke O'Connell will take a seat. Coming back in is Logan O'Connell. Pickett challenging it up top. Knew he had Shakir to help in as the Bulldogs have this 2-3 defense going. Inside passing. Fouled on the way to the hoop. Nicholas Myers.
Will get his 2 and go to the line to make it a 3-point play here.
3 points the hard way for Myers. He has the opportunity as he goes to the stripe. 52 seconds left here in the first. Coach Moreno's not panicking at this point. He's had some open looks from long range. They just haven't gone as Myers can't knock down the freebie. 8-point lead for Exeter, 13-5. O'Connell back to Shakir up top. Shakir cuts through. Drives baseline, now finds Logan O'Connell on the wing. Probes, dishes, Pickett back up top. Logan O'Connell looked like he got it blocked there. Well short. Myers up quick for Ream. Ream settles. They're going to take the last possession of this first quarter as Coach Holmes has guided this Exeter Blue Hawk squad to an 8-point lead here late in the first. Myers up top, Tomasi. Ream. 4 seconds left. Time's getting short. Takes 2 steps, but he traveled. With 0.7 seconds, the Bulldogs will have very limited options here on this inbound, but they did lock down. Their defense has been good. They've only given up 13, but their offense has been quite marginal. Get it off. Elsmore, the half-court heave after 1. 13-5 is your score. The Exeter Blue Hawks by 8. The scoring update won't take very long, right, Bill?
No, for Bedford, Ryan O'Rourke, 1 point. And Landon Elsmore, 4 points.
Wow, that was quick. How many does that make?
5.
There you go. Appreciate that. 5 points again for the Bulldogs. Only 13 for the Blue Hawks. Ream with 4, McDonald with 4, 2 each for Myers and Tomasi, and then 1 for Jack Thibodeau. That makes up their 13. Again, we want to make sure that we're thanking our underwriters. Both BCTV and WBNH would like to thank them for supporting our live sports coverage. That's Primary Bank, Northeast Delta Dental, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center. So a lot of back and forth there. The Bulldogs were getting open looks. They just weren't knocking them down. They didn't really try to get inside very much either. A lot of those shots were coming from long range.
Bedford, they rely a lot on their long shots there. And I see Exeter just really reacting better to that. Not saying it's a high-scoring quarter, but there needs to be some additional work to see if we can get that ball into the basket this quarter.
8 minutes back on the board. Logan O'Connell looked to go for three. Takes two strong steps. Can't get to that reverse layup.
We got a jump there.
Fought for, and we have a jump ball. That'll be Exeter ball as the possession arrow favors them. O'Rourke was tied up with Tomasi there on that rebound. And now the Bulldogs will press. They're going to need to make something happen as they were struggling through that first quarter. Three-pointer on the way, and good. Ben Smith buries his first bucket of the game, and now the Exeter Bluehawks force another turnover. Smith almost turns it over there as O'Connell tried to step in. Ream gets the ball wedged. That's always funny in this basketball game when the ball gets wedged. Jump ball, and again the
ball will go to Bedford.
Arrow favors the Bulldogs. 16-5.
Wow.
Exeter by 11. 7:10 left in this second quarter. Shakir down in the corner. Ooh, looked like he might have dragged a foot. Pickett will pull from three, and it's good.
There we go.
That's the spark the Bulldogs will need. We'll see how far that spark carries them. 16-8 your score as the Bluehawks are ahead by 8. Nice job by Elsmore on the far side, getting his hand in the passing lane. We're going to see Carter Stewart checking in for the Bulldogs for Ali Shakir. Raymond Plant getting some time here for the Bluehawks as well. Here's Jackson McDonald up top running the show. Kicks to the corner. O'Connell tries to reach in, no foul call, little shoulder-to-shoulder action. Ream, he'll take too many steps and gets called for the travel. A.G. Griffith will check back in as Raymond Plant takes a seat for the Bluehawks.
Little man-on-man defense there. It's proven a couple turnovers traveling here over the last minute.
Coach Moreno knew he needed to change something up, and a little more urgency on defense. A little full court press, trying to get a couple of turnovers and some easy buckets. Pickett tries far side, just too high for Stewart. McDonald dribbles into the middle, kicks far side. Griffith for three, too short. And now out on the run, here's O'Connell. He gets blocked from behind, nice job. Chasing that down was Tomasi. Looked like he might have had a chirp too. Jackson, no good, that's McDonald. Here's Ream, takes a second. Tomasi baseline jumper, way too strong. Elsmore. Some back and forth action here. Stewart looked like he took an extra step. He'll find O'Rourke deep in the corner. Stewart will pull from three. Too strong. O'Rourke with the board. Stewart again. Too short that time. O'Rourke with another board. Boys hustling everywhere.
Oh.
And he gets called for the travel. Tough one there. Coach Moreno thought he kept that pivot foot down, but the far side official did not agree. The travel is called. 5.5 to go here in this first half. 16-8 is your score. The Bluehawks by 8. Bulldogs trying to ramp up the defensive pressure. Trying to draw the foul there was Brown. Chasing down the defensive board is Stewart, and he gets called for the travel. Got his feet tangled up. Falls to the ground, and it's Exeter ball. Michael Burke will inbound, getting a little time. Brown pulls from just inside the three-point line, no good.
That was a push by 21 Exeter right there. gave him the pure advantage.
Logan O'Connell drives to the middle, gets it up and off the glass, but it can't get it down. A.G. Griffith now out on the break. Nice little pass backside. Jackson McDonald right there to finish. He has 6. 18-8, the Blue Hawks by 10. Bulldogs having a heck of a time solving this Blue Hawk defense. Again, relying on their outside shooting, which just has not produced for them tonight. Here's Elsmore getting inside, and that's what they need, a little bit better inside presence. He took it strong up over the defender. Elsmore now has 6.
6.
4.5 to go in this first half. McDonald gets it down low, tipped away by O'Rourke. Nice job with the big man in his hands. Now kicking to the corner. Here's Stewart. Too strong there for the rebound. O'Rourke. He's there for the putback. O'Rourke has 3 now. And the Bulldogs with a mini burst there have brought it back to within 6, but they're still struggling on that offensive side.
A quick 6-0 run here. So we'll see what they can draw up.
If you're enjoying the game, check out more BHS sports action from Bedford Community TV on your Apple TV or Roku device. Download the app to watch the next game live on the big screen. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're trying to loosen things up, but outside shooting, Bill, has not been great for the Bulldogs tonight.
Oh.
They've gotten a couple offensive boards and have driven to the hoop, gotten some stuff inside, but three-point shooting has been lacking.
Yes, it has. But we know this team, if they continue to do what they do, they're not undefeated for a reason. Playing some tough games, slow starts, fast starts, but tonight, you know, they're within earshot going as we are 4 minutes into the second quarter.
They sure are within earshot, I would say striking distance. As they apply full court pressure here again, Thibodeau is checked back in for the Blue Hawks with those 2 fouls. Relatively clean game so far, only 3 total fouls for the Blue Hawks and 2 for the Bulldogs. Thibodeau up top again, dishes. 3-pointer on the way, too strong. Pulled down by Stewart. Nice job tracking that one down. Luke O'Connell will pull from 3. Good.
Yeah, good.
That's the stroke they're looking for.
That's the first basket there for O'Connell.
And it's back to within 3. 3.5 to go after a dismal start to this game. The Bulldogs just a 3-point basket away. Griffith. Brown, he'll shoot the 3, too strong. Good box out down low, tracked down by Boscheman. Ali Shakur, far side, Luke O'Connell draws the D, baseline runner, good. O'Connell now with 5 quick points.
Bedford within 1 with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oh, nice defense there.
Griffith runs into the double team. Elsmore comes away with it. And the Bulldogs have the opportunity to go ahead here. Luke O'Connell will settle things back down. Boscheman inside. Back to Luke O'Connell for 3, too short. Place would have been crazy if that had gone down. Jackson McDonald now up top. 2.5 to go here in this first half. McDonald looking to settle things down there. He does. Gets inside. Brown back to Griffith. Chased off the 3. Now inside to Jackson. McDonald gets it to go down. McDonald has been a nice spark for this Blue Hawks offense. He has 8 now as the Blue Hawks back on top by 3. Elsmore. Baseline cutter. Luke O'Connell's going to get fouled on the way to the rim. It looked like up top, Thibodeau had it pinned against the backboard, but the foul is down low. Michael Burke picks it up. And Luke O'Connell will go to the line.
First foul here in the second quarter. As you said, a very relatively clean game so far.
O'Connell will calm things down, takes a few dribbles. Deep breath, bends his knees. First is on the way and good.
6 for O'Connell.
Carter Stewart checks out. Ali Shakir back in. .203 left here in this first half of a back-and-forth affair. The Bulldogs have done well to get back to within a basket as Luke O'Connell misses the second of two. Jackson McDonald now up top. Bulldogs have bounced into their man-to-man defense, trying to get a little more pressure on the ball and force some turnovers. Here's Myers. Back for Griffith. Picks up a pick, fakes the three, kicks to Tomasi. Tomasi finds Griffith backdoor. Good help defense there by Elsmore. McDonald off the side of the backboard. Good help defense again for the Bulldogs. Shakir takes it hard. He's going to get whacked, and they do call a foul. I was going to be surprised if there was no whistle. A lot of contact on Shakir as he drove hard through the lane. He does pick up a foul on Ream. So Ream's first of the game. Elsmore hung out down low. Nice block down low from Tomasi. He got up high and sent it back. Tomasi defending the rim for the Blue Hawks. Ball fake. Now Myers up top. Shakir defends McDonald. Now Ream draws Luke O'Connell. Griffith pulls from three, too strong. Tipped back out. Myers did a nice job. Ream with the mid-range jumper, too strong. Tomasi now. Jackson McDonald can't get it, but you can't keep giving up 3 and 4 opportunities. And the Blue Hawks get another as Elsmore was standing on the baseline as he tried to gather that defensive board. Bulldogs having trouble in their own end pulling these defensive boards down. Griffith to the corner. Myers for three. No good. Too strong. And finally the Bulldogs pull down the rebound, but they turn it over.
Another error there.
Luke O'Connell was looking for Logan O'Connell on the break, and Griffith was just back, and nice job with his speed to track that loose ball down. And now the Blue Hawks turn it over. 20-18 is your score. 27 seconds left here in the first half. I'm about to say quarter. Very low scoring affair, and that's why I was thinking quarter. The Bulldogs being patient. They dish on the baseline. Air ball on the backside. Elsmore is there. He's got 8. Cleans it up as Luke O'Connell was a bit strong on his shot. 10 seconds left now.
And they have pulled it even here. Let's see if they're going to get a shot off.
Myers, 2-1. Short, no good. And despite trailing for nearly the entire first half, the Bulldogs scrape together a 15-point second quarter and come back and tie it. Nice job by the Bulldogs to give themselves a much better position heading into halftime. We'll take a timeout and join you on the other side for second half Bulldog basketball action here from Bedford High School on BCTV.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business, with branches in Bedford, Manchester, Nashua, and Derry. PrimaryBankNH.com. Delta Dental, providing easy access to quality dental coverage for every smile, from your younger years to your golden years, with the nation's largest provider network. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing healthcare to meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center, where meals turn into moments and conversations last a little longer. Murphy'sTapRoom.com.
And welcome back here to Bedford High School, New Hampshire. Bedford, New Hampshire, at the high school gymnasium, where the Bulldogs are tied at halftime, 20-20 against the visiting Exeter Blue Hawks. They had quite the journey the first half. They trailed nearly the entire first half until very late. They scored only 5 points in the first quarter, and yet miraculously find themselves here tied going into the third quarter. Thoughts, Bill Carter?
Well, they've worked themselves out of a hole here, and see if they can continue to move forward. You know, I think we've heard in the halftime about the defense of the Blue Hawks, and right now Bedford has not found a way to penetrate that defense.
We've swapped sides. We are underway. 8 minutes back on the board, and the Blue Hawks will start things off. The Bulldogs back in a 2-3 zone. Jackson McDonald with a runner on the baseline continues where he left off. He has 10 points now. He's been powering this Exeter offense. Shakir now up top. Ball fake, picks up his dribble, they get inside, and that's what they need to do. Nice quick passing. They find O'Rourke down low. He has 5 now. And Griffith takes his time. The Blue Hawks solve the full court pressure. Tomasi at the foul line, looks for cutters. Down low, they find the big man. He turns, he gets fouled as Shakir just a little too small to defend against Thibodeau. You said he's 6'7" on the roster. He plays all of it. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Shakir at about 5'9", you know?
And that's on the roster, so he's probably, what, 5'6"? No, I'm just kidding. First one is on the way and good for Thibodeau.
His second point of the game. He was down with 2 fouls for most of that first half.
1 for 2 on the line, and in the first half he hits both here. He has 3. And the Blue Hawks back up by 2. Shakir up top. The Blue Hawks have bounced to a man-to-man defense, a little unusual, somewhat surprising. Logan O'Connell up top. Spin move into the lane, draws 4 and gets blocked. Back out for Elsmore. Elsmore into the lane, nice little floater, gets it to go. He's into double digits. I was a little surprised there as they've saved the ball out of bounds was Logan O'Connell, but his foot was on the baseline and the officials apparently did not see that. Jackson McDonald. Griffith now in the corner.
We won't have to go to instant replay there.
Yeah, good, good.
No red flag.
No challenge flags for Coach Holmes.
No challenge flags. There we go.
Brown to Griffith, pulling the trigger. Thibodeau for 3. No. Griffith back up. No good. And now Tomasi gets fouled on the putback. Logan O'Connell will pick up his first. Tough there on that defensive segment. Tomasi on the boards. This Bulldog defense has been having trouble on the defensive boards. Tomasi will try the natural 3-point play.
And offensive boards tonight. So
block there down low. Elsmore. But again, the Blue Hawks get yet another chance.
They're definitely getting beat up on the boards tonight.
That's a big squad, though. I mean, Tomasi, Thibodeau, Brown, they have some size. Elsmore there with the block. Shakir strips it away, scrambles for the loose ball, and he's going to get fouled.
Good hustle play there for Shakir. And
so Griffith picks up his first foul. And the lack of size showing. Again, we see some height with the Bedford Bulldog squad, but they're lacking a little beef compared to this Blue Hawk squad, and it's showing on the rebound category here. We don't have official stats. Shakir dishes, Elsmore into the lane, little floater, it's good.
That is his play tonight. Nice little floater from mid-range.
Coach Moreno urging his team to get into this full court press. McDonald kicks to the corner. Griffith fakes, repositions. Now back to McDonald. 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound. Logan O'Connell has it bounce out, and he's going to foul Thibodeau, who's right there. O'Connell is amazed that he didn't get a foul called on him, but he's going to get his second foul. Thibodeau there for the putback. He has 5, and he'll go to the line for a free throw. What a turn of events there. Right spot, right time for Thibodeau as that ball just kind of bounced to him. All he had to do was pivot and get to the hoop. Misses the free throw.
I tell you, both teams definitely under 500% when it comes to, under 50% I should say, when it comes to free throws tonight.
Elsmore up top, looking for the pick and roll. O'Rourke slips it. Shakir now. To his right. He'll pull from three.
There we go.
He'll hit from three. The Bulldogs ahead by one. First time in this game they have the lead, 29-28.
First bucket there for Shakir.
Coach Holmes will take a timeout as the Blue Hawks were struggling to solve this full court defense in that time. And now the Bulldogs showing some life here in the second half. They are ahead by one, 29-28.
First lead of the game here for Bedford with 4:39 to go in the third quarter.
If you're looking for more Bedford sports action, a couple upcoming games that the BCTV crew will be covering. Boys basketball. The next game we will cover is against the Wyndham Jaguars. That's Tuesday, January 27th, start time 7 p.m. In the interim, girls ice hockey will be taking on the Bishop Girton Cardinals. That's Wednesday, January 21st. Puck drops at 7:30. The girls basketball squad will also be taking on the Wyndham Jaguars on the 27th. That's a 5:30 tip. We'll have those games back to back. For everybody out there wanting to dial in, listen and watch the game, you can watch all this action live on BCTV, the Educational Channel 8, HD 1072 on cable, or the BCTV app after the game. BCTV's squad does a great job of covering these high school scholastic sports opportunities. Make sure you catch all the action when possible and the replays when possible. The Bulldogs ahead one with 4.5 to go here in the third quarter, 29-28. Bulldogs back into a zone defense here, 2-3. Elsmore guards Ream up top. Here's Griffith. They'll take their time solving this 2-3 defense as the Bulldogs are wary of baseline runners and shooters in this 2-3. They need to get out and get a hand up. Here's Griffith in the deep right corner. Three on the way, no good. High for the rebound. O'Rourke can't pull it down. Nice footwork there by Thibodeau. Gets to the opposite side. He has 7 now. And the Blue Hawks back ahead by 1. Shakir drives hard, lefty, spins, looks for an outlet. Luke O'Connell down low. Elsmore gets some space. Shakir, little traffic in the lane. Nice triple move there, up off the glass, just can't get the roll. Ream away with the rebound. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Blue Hawks hold a 1-point lead. 3-pointer on the way for Ream, no good. O'Rourke taps it to himself. Nice job there, pulling it away from pressure. And Elsmore will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Elsmore draws Ream. Nice slip there for O'Rourke. He gets hammered on his way to the rim. Tomasi will pick up his second. No easy layups, as O'Rourke will go to the line. Coach Moreno wasn't pleased about that, thought it was a hard foul, but Tomasi looked like he was going for that ball there.
Yeah, he was.
Good amount of contact, just a hard foul.
Got a couple 6'6" plus going to the basket. So he hits his first one there, ties the game up.
Tied at 30. O'Rourke with the second on the way. He has 6 points now. Some substitutions as Brown comes back in. Thibodeau will go out for the Blue Hawks. O'Rourke makes good on the second. He has 7. Full court pressure again for the Bulldogs. Hunter in the middle. O'Rourke, hand in the passing lane, he has the steal. Drives hard, spins away, can't get it to go, and off O'Rourke on the baseline. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead. Could have stretched it out there. O'Rourke slipped, then got back to his feet and got his hand in that passing lane. Ream back to Hunter. Now back to Ream. He'll drive ahead. Here's Smith. Hands to Ream. Look inside. Ream. This pass gets all the way through to Griffith. Smith on the way. Three-pointer no good. Griffith backside. Nice job. Inside. Gets it up and gets it to go. That's Griffith's first points of the game.
First points. Taking a lot of shots.
O'Rourke. Nice little hezzy there. He'll go to the line for two. Ben Smith with his hand in the cookie jar. He'll get his first. As O'Rourke, little hesitation, up fake, got the defenders to fly by and forced Smith to reach in and grab him on the wrist. 2:12 left in this third quarter. O'Rourke back to the line. First one, no good. He was 3 for 4 from the line and now misses 3 for 5 as he looks to get the second half. Can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Back up top, Luke O'Connell. 2 big steps into the lane. Great job contorting his body, avoiding pressure, and he gets it to go.
And they'll throw a T on O'Connell here.
Help me explain that one. I missed it. I saw him get the bucket. What happened?
Well, I think he kind of demonstrated that he had the basket.
A little chirp, a little celly.
That's right.
I did not see that. I looked away to write down his basket and did not see what caused that. So Ream will go to the line. Technical foul will be 2 shots and the ball for Exeter. The Bulldogs went ahead 33-32, and now Ream will try to get the lead back, but he misses the front end.
Two free ones plus the ball back here.
And he gets the second end. So 5 points for Ream. Tie ball game at 33. The Blue Hawks will get the possession after the technical was called on Luke O'Connell. That'll be his first foul. Hunter now in the backcourt. Griffith will bring it over the timeline for Exeter. Hunter, Tomasi. Ream gets his defender in the air. O'Connell will pick up his foul.
His first.
Ream avoided it. That's his second, right? Because the technical counts as one.
Oh, yeah. You got me there.
But that is 4 team fouls here in the third quarter. So, excuse me, 5 team fouls. Yeah. So Ream will go to the line for 2. Front end is good. One more on the way.
Point there.
Out of his rhythm there, shoots it anyway and gets it to go. He's talking to his teammate Griffith, who is talking in his ear. I'm surprised he didn't pull it down and restart his routine. 35-33, the Blue Hawks by 2. Elsmore, far side, looks to get a pick and roll. Gets to the baseline, shot no good. Well off. Coming away with it is O'Rourke. Kicks it back out to Shakir. They'll settle things down.
Case of hot potato there.
Shakir. Dishes. O'Rourke spins away for pressure. Beautiful move down low. Great footwork for Ryan O'Rourke. Got all of the defenders off their feet and pivoted away from pressure back to his left side. Now here's Smith for the 3. Good. His second of the night. 6 points for him. The Blue Hawks back ahead by 3. Shakir drives hard through the lane. Gets to the rim, but he'll get fouled. Smith will pick up his second. .101 left in this third quarter. 3-point lead for the Blue Hawks. We were tied at halftime at 20 as the Bulldogs were trailing nearly the entire first half. scrapped their way out of a big hole. They were trailing by 11 at one point. Were able to tie things up right before halftime. Back and forth so far here in this third quarter. Shakir makes good on both.
38-37, Exeter.
1 point lead with 1 minute to go. Hunter, he'll settle things, draws the double. Ream up top now. McDonald. Here's Smith. Back to Jackson McDonald. He'll pull from three. The lefty is no good. Rebound down low. Thibodeau gets it put back to go. He's got 9. 8 points here in the second half for Jack Thibodeau. He sat a bit in the first half, having picked up 2 early fouls. Shakir drives hard through the middle. He'll pick up another foul. That's the 3rd on Smith.
And that will put Shakir to the line. 5 fouls in this quarter.
And Shakir knew it as he was there early, ready to shoot 2. 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shakir's first is true.
Six for Shakir. See if he can add the extra one on here.
It's on its way, and it's good. Nothing but net for Shakir. He has 7. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Full court pressure again for the Bulldogs. They trail 1. 39-40. McDonald down low. Thibodeau takes it strong, and he gets it to go. He's into double digits with 11. Shakir now back quick. Bulldogs trail 3. Shakir takes it hard. Gets it blocked right at the rim. The big boys, and Shakir's slow to get up. At the buzzer, Ream can't get it to go, but the Blue Hawks will take a 3-point lead after 3. 42-39 is the score. That was the high-scoring quarter that we've expected, as the Blue Hawks more than double their output from the first half. 22 points that quarter. Want to make sure that we are thanking our underwriters. We at BCTV and WBNH would like to thank our underwriters for supporting our live sports coverage. Primary Bank, Northeast Delta Dental, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center. We really appreciate their support. Also, if you're enjoying the game, check out more BHS sports action from Bedford Community TV on your Apple TV, Roku device, and now I've just been informed, your Amazon Fire device as well. Download the app, watch the next game live on your big screen at home.
As we take a look at the score here, Ali Shakur with 7, Tyler Pickett with 3, 8 points for Luke O'Connell, 9 for Ryan O'Rourke, 12 for Landon Elsmore, giving me 39 points. Two-point
scorers on the Exeter Blue Hawks side in double digits. That's Jack Thibodeau with 11, Jackson McDonald with 10. Tyler Ream has 7, 2 points apiece for Griffith and Tomasi. Ben Smith, 2 3-pointers, puts him at 6. 42-39 as we start this fourth quarter. The Bulldogs, not the Bullhawks, the Bulldogs will trail by 3 as they get things underway here in the fourth. Bedford taking a nice, easy time, making sure they get a good offensive possession. O'Rourke's baseline jumper, no good. Pulled down by Brown on the backside. Huxley Brown took a smack in the face, too. Ream to Brown, far side. Back to Ream, picks up the pick. Takes his 2 steps, can't get it to go. Tomasi right there for the putback. He's got 6. O'Rourke, Logan O'Connell, Elsmore fakes, gets it inside, will draw the foul. Huxley Brown will get the foul, his first of the night. Nice patience by Elsmore inside. Good footwork, good hesitation. Pivoted away from pressure, had a nice up fake to get these Blue Hawks up off their feet. It looks like that trend is continuing as the aggressive defense has yielded several blocks, but this Bulldog offense has been nice using their up fakes. Elsmore 1 for 2 from the line. He has 13. Jackson McDonald picks up a pick at half court, dishes it down low. Reverse lay-in, Thibodeau. He has 13. Elsmore looked like he must have come down awkwardly. He's holding his ankle. He'll go to the bench as Pickett will come in. That's a tough one there for the Bulldogs. He's really barely putting pressure on that.
You know, your top scorer for the Bulldogs with 13.
Likely rolled an ankle. We'll see if he can shake that off, perhaps get some tape. See how serious that is. Hope the best for Elsmore. Pickett in. Shakir brings it across the timeline, and now the Bulldogs are really going to have to focus on that rebounding aspect, specifically on the defensive side of things. Small lineup for them with Pickett, Shakir, and Logan O'Connell. They get an offensive board here, back out top. Luke O'Connell buries it. He's got 11. The Bulldogs back to within 3, 46-43. Thibodeau into the middle. Brown can't handle it. O'Connell draws the foul, going to the hoop. That's going to be on Thibodeau. That's his third. Logan O'Connell will go to the line. Is he scoreless tonight?
Yeah,
that is
only
a bit
2 fouls.
Of a surprise. First opportunity for Logan O'Connell, and he misses the front end. Logan O'Connell, one of the leading scorers for this Bulldog team. Not getting as many opportunities here. He goes 1 for 2.
First point of the game.
Bulldogs back to within 2. 46-44. Shakir comes up with a steal. Here's O'Connell again. Takes it hard. And we're tied. 46-all.
You got him mad. You got him mad there.
I think so. He heard me say he hadn't scored, so he scored 3 quick points. That ties it up. 46-all. 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Although we're not on radio tonight, many times we are. It's easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. Go to bedford1051.com for the stream link. We also stream on apps like TuneIn, MyTuner, Simple Radio, and Radio Garden. Just tell Alexa to play Bedford 105.1. Back and forth affair. The Bulldogs digging themselves a hole, digging out, tying it at halftime. They were trailing by 3 after 3. And now they've tied it again here. 5:44 to go. They're getting down to it. The Bulldogs' leading scorer this evening, Landon Elsmore, rolled an ankle. Looks like he's got it taped back up. We might see a reappearance for him. Thibodeau, cross-court pass for Tomasi. Bulldogs looking for some turnovers. They got a few right there. And now Jackson McDonald can't get the lay-in to go. Bulldogs out on the break. Shakir to Luke O'Connell for 3. Can't get it. Short. O'Rourke gets the rebound. Back inside. 5 quick points from Logan O'Connell. You're absolutely right. He heard us say it. And now he's made 2 baskets. Got a free throw. The Bulldogs are ahead by 2. Jackson McDonald for 3. Can't get it. Tipped back out by Reen. And another opportunity for the Bulldogs. They're getting destroyed on the rebounds. We don't have official stats, but I think it's 400 rebounds to 1. Ream up top. Ream gets blocked. Right to Tomasi down low. He'll flush it. 8 points for Tomasi. I think that's his second dunk of the game. If I recall, first half he had a throwdown as well.
All right, 4:23 to go, fourth quarter. We're all tied up.
Shakir up top, corner, Luke O'Connell. One-handed push pass up top, Logan O'Connell. Gets the pick up top, gets right to the rim, can't get it to go. O'Rourke there for the rebound, tips it out, Pickett for 3, good! 6 for Pickett now. The Bulldogs ahead by 3.
Now the crowd's getting into it.
Ream in the middle. Kicks far side, Thibodeau. Back up top. Jackson McDonald kicks to the corner. Brown, no good, way off. Shakir there for the rebound. The Bulldogs have numbers if they want to push it. Coach Moreno takes the timeout. Nice turnaround there for the Bulldogs. They lead 51-48, 3.5 to go. Elsmore has his ankle taped. He's ready to get back in.
We at BCTV and WBNH would like to thank our underwriters for supporting our live sports coverage. Primary Bank, Northeast Dental, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Health Care of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and Murphy's Tap Room and Carriage House Event Center. Thank you very much for your support.
Wow, what a game. We have Elsmore with 13, leading the way for the Bulldogs. 9 points for O'Rourke, 11 for Luke O'Connell. He's buried a couple threes, a couple of influential plays in this game. Shakir with 7. Logan O'Connell definitely heard us talking about him. He was scoreless in the first half, and through the third quarter, he scored 5 here in the fourth. Definitely. On the other side, Jack Thibodeau leads the way, 13, the big man, finding some room down low, getting some offensive putbacks. Jackson McDonald with 10, Tomasi with 8, Ream with 7. And this is a game down to the wire here. 51-48, 3.5 to go in this game. The Bulldogs will inbound on the far side.
Rebounding the key to this game, and Bedford is definitely not ahead on that number right there.
Yeah, I mean, a 400-1 might have been a slight exaggeration, but
you're up by 1 or 2.
Yeah, the Blue Hawks definitely leading the way on the boards. O'Connell gets into the lane, gets it to roll around the rim and fall. He's got 7. The Bulldogs by 5.
All in the fourth quarter for O'Connell here.
Double team, far side. Ream gets himself in trouble, and he walks. This home crowd getting excited.
There we go.
Ream urging his teammates, saying, hey, man, we need some help back here. We're getting double teamed and nobody's open.
5-point lead, 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter.
Elsmore with the ball, brings it over the timeline. The Blue Hawks have bounced into a man-to-man defense. Here's Pickett. Logan O'Connell off the screens. Griffith tries to defend. Nice pass across the lane. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Looks like Griffith was reaching in.
His second of the game.
It was not. It was Thibodeau. He picks up his 4th.
Wasn't that on 4? No?
Nope, 23. He picks up his 4th. I thought the same. Down low, I thought Griffith might have been reaching in, but that's not how they called it.
That's why I should be writing in pencil, not pen.
Whoopsie. Logan O'Connell up top, looks for the pick and roll, spins back through in the lane, gets blocked by Griffith. He scrambles for the rebound, but it comes out to Jackson McDonald. He dishes. Griffith for 3, short. Tyler Pickett tries to bat it away. It goes right to a Blue Hawk offensive player, and now another possession for Exeter.
2:20 to go, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs.
McDonald, 3-pointer, good. McDonald with 13 brings the Blue Hawks back to within 2. 2 minutes to go. 2-point lead for this Bulldog squad. Shakir is going to check back in. Logan O'Connell up top. Griffith will defend. Elsmore, hesitation. Takes a big step through the lane. Floater's good. Elsmore with 15. Great footwork there on a gimpy ankle for Elsmore. Into the middle. Tomasi.
Oh,
third dunk of the game. He flushes it again. He's got 10. Tall and thin, he can get up quick and get it down quick too. 55-53. The Bulldogs hold 2. Elsmore hands it off. Luke O'Connell, defended by Ream. Dribble handoff for Elsmore. They're going to burn some clock here. Logan O'Connell now. Back up top, drives hard. Griffith tries to defend high off the glass. O'Rourke kicks it back out. Pickett will settle things down. Elsmore burning some time off this clock as we're under 50 seconds. Elsmore down low. O'Rourke kicks back to Elsmore. Thought about the 3, decided not to take it.
There we go.
And now that's going to be...
That's 5 on Thibodeau.
Thibodeau's 5th. He's out. A little wraparound poke from behind. Really felt like he didn't have much other choice. Needed to be aggressive on the defensive end. So Thibodeau picks up his 5th. We'll get an administrative timeout as Coach Holmes will take a minute to try to figure out his substitution.
Actually, he's going to put the sub in first before the team can take that timeout. I think he was calling for a full timeout.
There's always usually a delay where they get a chance to chat things over. I don't know officially whether they're allowed to take that, but now Coach Holmes signals for the timeout. 55-53, 42 seconds left as the Bulldogs hold a 2-point advantage. Thibodeau has fouled out. He'll sit down with 13 points, 12 here in this second half. He came alive. The big boy filling it up down low. And now Coach Moreno sits his team down and wants to talk through having some composure, maximizing this offensive possession, and closing this game out for the W.
Actually, that was the 4th foul this quarter on Exeter. So if there's a good point, one more foul puts Bedford on the line.
So the Bulldogs will want to try to keep good foul shooters in possession of the ball. They'll go with Elsmore, Logan O'Connell, Ali Shakir, Ryan O'Rourke, as well as Luke O'Connell for their 5. Griffith, Brown, McDonald, Ream, and Tomasi will take the floor for the Blue Hawks. Tomasi lighting things up here tonight. He's got 10 points, 6 of those coming on dunks. The big man getting up quick, electrifying the Exeter crowd at least, showing off some hops. Shakir will inbound for the Bulldogs. All the way in the backcourt for Elsmore. He draws Brown. Likely going to double team as quickly as possible. Shakir comes up for the pick though. Elsmore draws the double. Shakir out at half court. Swarmed under. O'Rourke. Now here's O'Connell. Avoids the double. Nice job by Jackson McDonald stepping back in the lane. Under 20.
Oh, that was a travel.
Couple extra steps there. Not called. Ream. Griffith. Now we get a timeout. Coach Holmes will take the timeout. And yes, you're right. Brown got the ball. He actually just signaled travel to his teammates. I think he knew he took some steps.
Wow.
Nothing was called. The Blue Hawks trail by 2. They have possession with 10.4 seconds remaining. Let's see what defensive wrinkle Coach Moreno comes out. Are you going man-to-man? Are you staying in your zone? Are you trying to double as quickly as possible?
I think what they've been playing with that heavy defensive man-on-man, double teaming, 10 seconds to go in the game. That's a hard time in the college game. We don't get to put it out here at the 48-foot mark.
So now we see what happens. The Blue Hawks have the opportunity to tie or even go ahead with a three-pointer. If you're Coach Holmes, are you playing for the tie or are you playing for the win now?
I want the ball in the basket.
You don't really care what.
Again, one of your big men is out, so you're losing that chance. Yes, Tomasi has been the guy on the boards, but if he doesn't get the shot to be able to get that ball in. So here we go.
Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. Ream inbounds. Jackson McDonald up top. He's fouled quickly. Smart play here by Coach Moreno. That's just the first team foul. It goes against Shakir, and the Bulldogs will look to do this probably 2 or 3 more times, depending on how much time it takes off. Here's McDonald again. Hand in. Elsmore comes up with a steal. Great defensive play by Elsmore. 1.6 seconds left.
And he will go to the line.
Classic defense there, too, as he's shading, got the left hand in, batted the ball away. Phenomenal play by Landon Elsmore. Leads the way on the offensive side, 15 points. He'll shoot 2, but he likely seals the deal right there with a phenomenal defensive play. 1.6 left. He can ice it here with 2 free throws. First on the way is good. That's a 3-point lead, 56-53. And now Elsmore with the back end. He can get to 17 and a 4-point lead. Let's see what happens. Takes the ball, bounces it, spins it. It's on the way. Does not fall. Brown heaves it full court. Hits the backboard, but no good.
Wow.
And the Bulldogs escape with a win. They trailed by 11 early on. Come back to tie it after 2. 20-20 at halftime. Landon Elsmore leads the way with 16 and comes up with a phenomenal defensive play there at the end. And the Bulldogs will take home victory. 56-53 is your final. Bill, any closing thoughts?
They got away with it tonight. They didn't play to win, but at the end of the game, they see the 3-point win, and they will cherish this win, I'm sure.
They sure will. They move to 8-0 on the season. The Exeter Blue Hawks will fall to 5-3, and they will continue their jaunt to defend their Division I Boys Basketball Championship. So from Bedford High School and Bedford Gymnasium, for Bill Carter, for the BCTV crew, we appreciate you guys helping out on the broadcast. Bill Jennings on camera, Evan Campbell, technical director tonight, Andrew Fenn, as always, our executive producer. For Bill Carter, I'm Corey Munster-Tiger. You guys have a great night. The Bedford Bulldogs win. 56-53 your final. We'll see you next time.